Welcome guys, this is Moto IB. Thanks for clicking the channel. Today we'll be working on a 2012 Yamaha FZ6R. We'll be taking off the fairings, exhaust, and oil pan. I'll show you guys the pan later on, but right now we'll be taking off the fairings to get to that, then exhaust. But yeah guys, well, I'll show you guys what to do, which bolts to take off. We'll go from there. Here's the bike. My buddy's already taken off the fairings. He's already taken off the bolts on the left side. So the bolts you'll be taking off to take off the fairings. On the right side will be this top one right here. Then you got 2, 3 more on the side right here. Then if you go to the bottom, you got that one. And all the way down here too. So you'll be taking those off and the fairings should pop off. So we'll just be taking off the sides, so we'll be able to get to the exhaust and the oil pan. So these are the bolts he took off already. Got that one, top one over here, then down here, and right over here. So those bolts are off. So yeah guys, we're taking those off. We're just taking off the fairings to get to the exhaust. It'll be a lot easier. We get into the oil pan because this guy, he stripped out the oil pan bolt. So he's been leaking oil. But yeah, he got a new pan, OEM. You get the bolt for it too? Comes in the kit. So pretty much you got a kit for it. But yeah guys, well I'll do a time lapse, then we'll go from there. Alright guys, we took off the fairings. There it is. We just left them on the floor because there's LED lights connected to them. But yeah, got that piece off and the other side. So now after that, we'll be taking off, there'll be bolts on the exhaust. So you got that one right here. Then you got, there's 2 bolts on each exhaust, so everybody should know that already. You see those bolts over there all on top. You take those off. But yeah guys, we'll be taking those off. So we're gonna take the exhaust completely off so we can get to the oil pan in the bottom. Alright guys, so there's other 2 bolts to take off. It will be the one in the bottom right there with the lights on, and the one right on top. So the whole exhaust, this whole piece, will be able to come off. So guys, so we took off the side fairings. Now I'm going to show you what exhaust he's going to put on. We're going to take out the old exhaust. I'll show you the bolts, which ones. Then, but yeah, right now here's the exhaust he's going to put on. So this, the main piece, is an R6 exhaust with the flanges. He already had the gaskets from the bike. This is going to be a, what's it called? Cavic exhaust with a DB killer. He's gonna roll down this piece onto the exhaust to bolt it on to this piece over here. He's gonna weld up the piece right here to the exhaust, so you'll be able to take it off on and off. But yeah, so this is the exhaust he's gonna put up. So an R6 to Del Cavic. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. So that piece is gonna put on. Alright guys, so we're gonna take off the exhaust, then I'll show you the piece that he got, the OEM oil pan, the oil plug, and the gasket. It was all in one kit. He said it was like $175 for that. Like I explained later on before, he stripped off the oil plug, so he's been leaking oil. He plugged it back up with a different kind of plug, but I'll show you the OEM pan, gasket, plug that he got. Alright guys, this is the OEM part kit he got. You got the gasket here. You can see it's an OEM part. You can see the number. Then you got the oil pan, pretty much brand new. It has the plug right there, so it came in this box. But yeah, he's gonna we're gonna put this on hopefully today. But yeah, gonna take that off, and hopefully it'll be a good procedure. Like I said before, we have the fairings on the floor because he has wiring for the LED lights. The previous owner did it that way, so hopefully we don't mess up the fairings. And the exhaust should be pretty good. So yeah guys, there you go. We got those two bolts on every single header. We're taking those off. We believe it's 12, maybe a 14 millimeter, but we'll let you know. So it's gonna be running down. We're taking that off, and the other two bolts. So in the other two bolts, it's gonna be in this little cavern in there in the bottom. But we're gonna go from the bottom up. So it's gonna be down the foot peg underneath. Taking those off. We'll let you know what size bolts they are. But you can see one there and the other one down right there. So yeah guys, I will show you later on when the exhaust is off, and tell you what exactly bolt size they are. Hello guys, sorry for the interruption. We just want to let you guys know there was two bolts missing from the exhaust from the rear. Here's two pictures to show you exactly what they were. So the previous suggestions to take off those two bolts, you don't have to take those off. It looks like the previous owner forgot to put those two bolts back. So when we went to go take off the exhaust from the front headers, the whole exhaust just came out. So for you guys, if you have those two bolts in those two areas, you need to take those two bolts off from the right and the left, so you'll be able to take off the whole exhaust. Alright guys, so you can see we drained out the oil. It's pretty much black. The filter is in the oil pan. Here's the old one. It was with these bolts right here. You can see it right on the screen. Over there was 12 Allen set head bolts. There was a sensor on there that you need to take off too, so you could probably not see it. Right there, that's the sensor that's in the middle of this little hole right there. So you can take that off. That was a 10mm, actually 8mm bolt, 2 bolts of them. So you can see those these 2 bolts hold down that sensor. Then you got 12 Allen set keys bolts that holds on the oil pan. So pretty much that is off. Then we're just gonna have a quick break and put the new one back on with the gasket on. So